Welcome back to the Dragon Den. My loyal Dragonites, King of Dragons 5000 is back with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Vision. But before we have a look at Vision, let's thank today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Gundamit.com. Action figures, model kits, and other collectibles, check out Gundamit.com with the link in the description. And so here we have Vision posed and out of the packaging. Before we have a look at the figure, let's run through his accessories. Vision only comes with 2 pairs of hands. Other than that, Vision doesn't come with any other accessories, so with that out of the way, let's have a closer look at his details. Hasbro has done a really good job capturing that classic image of Vision. He looks amazing and the colors on him definitely pop very nicely. Taking a look at his head sculpt, this has to be one of the best Vision head sculpts Hasbro has produced. He has this really deep crimson for his face, and the yellow eyes do a really good job of contrasting his face. Add to it the grimace that he has is perfect for this android. The rest of the body is done very nicely and is using that new Wonder Man sculpt. I would have much preferred a little bit of more detail into Vision because the diamond on his chest is just painted on, unfortunately. And because it is Hasbro, you can tell that there's an obvious difference between the painted yellow on his torso and the plastic yellow for his abdomen. His arms are done in that really nice deep green, and they do carry over that musculature, which looks really nice. And because he's using that new mold, there is an obvious mold line on his forearm indicating the difference in plastic. So once again, you can tell the difference between the molded yellow and the painted yellow. And his waist is done in that really nice vibrant yellow, which looks good. His legs are nice and muscular, and I love the detailing on this new Wonder Man mold. The striations in the muscles are perfect, and I like the way it looks here on Vision. Getting to his calves, we do have that same issue of the molded plastic being a completely different shade of yellow than the painted plastic. And because this is classic Vision, there's really no indicator of where his boots should be other than the painted line on his shin. But the yellow is a nice shade of plastic, so I do have to give Hasbro props on that. Finally, Vision is wearing his impressive yellow cape, and the sculpt work in it is phenomenal. However, it is done in this rather solid plastic, so it really has very little give to it. And because it is a solid piece of plastic, it will make Vision back heavy. So overall, a very good looking Vision by Hasbro. With his details out of the way, let's get him compared to our usual suspects. Here we have Vision posed next to Marvel Legends Cyclops and DC Multiverse Superman. Mattel's WWE Elite Series and Mezco's 112th Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. The Lightning Collection White Ranger, and the Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. And finally we have Vision posed next to the retro-carded Scarlet Witch. So overall an impressive scale here for Vision, and he will look nicely with the rest of your Marvel Legends. So with his comparisons out of the way, let's have a look at his articulation. Vision has a ball joint in the head and a hinge in the neck. Butterfly joints in his shoulders. Arms go out to the side and do a full 360. He has a bicep swivel and double hinged elbows. He has an ab crunch and a swivel at his waist. Legs do kick forward, go back, out to the side, and have a thigh swivel. Double hinge in his knees. Swivel at his calf, hinge in the ankle, and forward facing pin for rocker ankle. So overall, he will have your standard Marvel Legends articulation, which works fine here for Vision. With everything said and done, let's get Vision posed for my final thoughts. So here we have the Marvel Legends Vision posed for my final thoughts, and I have to say Hasbro has done a decent job here with this figure. In terms of Marvel Legends quality, he's actually really good, but there are some glaring issues that we need to talk about. The paint on Vision ranges anywhere from good to questionable, especially when you look at the green plastic poking through the red of his face. However, I do like the fact that the face looks really good, and I do have to give Hasbro props on that. Also, it is quite noticeable when they use yellow plastic and yellow paint, because the two really don't match well. The body mold is actually perfect here for Vision, and I have no issues with the body they went with. However, Hasbro has been making toys long enough that that forearm line should not exist on any mold. Overall, if you're a fan of Marvel Legends, Vision here is going to look perfect as a newly updated figure. And if you're trying to complete the void, Vision here does come with his head. So a really nice character and a great addition to the classic shelf of Marvel Legends. Now Vision is part of the fan channel exclusive Marvel Legends wave, so the only way to get him is pretty much online or at GameStop. Before we wrap up this video, let's take a moment to thank today's sponsor, Gundamit. For action figures, model kits, and collectibles, don't forget to check out the link in the description of this video. And until next time, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out all my other action figure and Marvel Legend videos. Check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, videos, recent pickups, latest prints, and as always, ring that bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, my fellow Dragonites coming from the Dragon Den, I'm King of Dragons 5000 reminding you to redesign, rebuild, and reclaim. I'll see you next time.